Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. And today I just want to take you along on what's going on right now. So this is a typical morning for a pregnant man like me, like myself. Right now, time is even fast spent. By now, I would have made breakfast. My wife would have eaten, but she's beginning to feel better, so she's not super hungry every time. So that is why I haven't made breakfast yet. That's even why I have the time to set up camera and now show you guys. A typical morning, especially in the first trimester, the time I will take to set up the camera, she's already crying for food. So, and the way the hunger happens is that as long as she's hungry and she doesn't get food almost immediately, the longer I take to bring food, the more sick she gets. When the food comes, she won't be able to eat the food because she's now very sick. And then every spoon she takes from the food makes her even more sick. Crazy, right? Anyway, let me not waste time because she's already hungry and I need to get food for her. So what she eats in the morning, there was a time she was always eating noodles, noodles, noodles. That was the only thing she wanted, noodles. Until the time came when she didn't want to see noodles again. And then I went to look for pap. And now it's pap, pap, pap. And one time I switched to custard. It was now custard, custard, custard. And then the custard has not finished. Then I switched to pap. And she's like, I don't want custard again. So that's the story of our life. So I'm making her pap this morning. And what I do is once I'm making breakfast for her, I just make for myself because I realized getting my wife food and not getting for myself was starving me. So I was malnourished because once I was done giving her food, I went to the office and continued my work, and because of that, I could be hungry till like very late in the afternoon. So what I started doing is I make a large portion. If you want noodles, I make noodles for two. If you want pap, I make pap for two. If you want anything, I make for two. So that once I get her breakfast, I'm having breakfast. If she want, when it's time for lunch, I make lunch for the both of us. So I eat when she eats, basically. That has been my strategy, not to lose all this precious body weight that I have. Anyway, let's make pap for my wife. Where is my pot? Okay, I still have it in the dishwasher. I think I'm going to improve my setup and start filming with different cameras so that you can see a closer angle. But in the meantime, just take me as I am. So, where is this guy? So this afternoon, I'm going to be making yam and egg because my wife has been craving yam and egg. Yam and egg, I'm so scared because my wife is so good at making fried eggs, like so good at it. And then this is going to be my first time making fried eggs for my wife in this marriage. I mean fried egg. No. I've made fried eggs for her. I mean fried eggs with stew and not the one that you just like omelets. I've made omelets countless times. But yes, kind of nervous. But I'm going to do it under supervision. So I'm going to order an apron and write Uncle Bula Chef on it. Because the kind of chef duties Timothy Shea that I've been doing since this pregnancy began has been remarkable, to say the least. So I got this pap from an African store. So it is the yellow pap with, it even has ginger. But I prefer the wet pap, the fresh one. There's also powder pap. But people have told me that, well, that powder pap is not always giving. So I'm like, you know what? Why even try something that is not giving? My wife likes this pap. It just agrees with her stomach. And if you know already, it's only what agrees with her stomach that we can get for her. So yeah, that is enough for this morning. Shall we begin? So I'll boil water. While the water is boiling, then I would mix up the pap with clean water from the filter. Yeah. Then she likes taking pap with akara. So I'm going to get akara. I'm going to get akara from the fridge and just heat it up. Yeah, so all the particles have been dissolved in water. You can see, absolutely dissolved. So let's move. I have akara here, and that's going into the microwave for 5 minutes. And then I put the hot water in the pot, and we just stir and stir and stir and stir. I've not even turned on the stove. You wait. So I normally stir the pap until till it solidifies. I don't just leave it like this, because if you leave it like this, it starts getting solid from under, and those ones become what you call the cocoa. You guys, what's cocoa in English? I think lumps. Yeah. So it forms lumps, right? Hey, I'm just making a mess of this place. So it just forms the lumps, and so to avoid lumps, that's why I keep stirring. I keep stirring all through while it gets heated. It's a very gentle and patient process. The akara is in the microwave, just getting heated up. So two things my wife loved in this pregnancy: akara and moi moi. So we had to look for someone that does akara and moi moi online and order it. Of course, it's always expensive. Things that I don't find regularly. Anyone that does it, they always make good money. To even deliver itself is a lot of money. The last time I said, "Don't worry, I'll drive down." I drove all the way to go and collect it because of how far it was and how expensive it would be to do Uber delivery. So it's beginning to get thick. You can see I can feel it. It's getting thick in my hands. So we're coming to the end of this pap cooking now. Gradually, just continue to stir if you don't want to see the lumps, if you don't want to see the cocoa. All right. Hey, you this pap. Don't embarrass me, you. Don't embarrass me, you. Do you want the cocoa? I want the cocoa. Have you seen the cocoa? I don't want the cocoa. I don't want you to have cocoa. You can see our pap is almost ready. Now you have to keep stirring until it turns real yellow, because it has to cook. Woo! Take a look, take a look, take a look. And then when I'm making this pap, I always use less water. It's just safe. If I think it's too thick, then I would add more water. But in the meantime, less water the better, because while she extra water also just turn to umieko. Yeah. So I think I'm going to add a little water because it's kind of thick and it's for both of us. So just a little hot water. Yeah. Put it back on fire and stir it gently just to make it lighter. Take it off the fire. Stir it gently. Mix it up. Mix it up. Uncle Bula chef in the building, guys. Since I've been married, I've never been in the kitchen as long as I have been since my wife got pregnant. I guess that's life. No matter how busy I am now, it's carrying my child, so we gotta make up for that. Yeah. And the puppy's ready. Puppy's ready to go. Turn off the stove. On a normal day, because my wife is getting stronger in the pregnancy, that's why all this. No, there was a day. Let me just tell you a story. Yeah, so that is done. Because I don't like wastage, I will scoop out everything. Yeah. Sugar. Add sugar to it. And that is it. This is breakfast setup for Sister Big and Uncle Boo this morning. Let's go upstairs. Hey, food is ready.
Uncle Boo, Uncle Boo.
Uncle Boo la chef. Say Uncle Boo la chef.
Uncle Boo la chef.
Thank you. Thanks.
I think I can smell akara.
Yeah, I added akara, but this is the last akara. So if you need more akara, you know what to do.
I have to call it.
Order more, and the moment has finished. But please, maybe you can rest on Momo and akara for a bit.
No.
That's if you can afford that.
Sure.
Yes,
Thanks,
babe.
baby.
Have fun.
God bless you.
You're welcome. Which one do you want? Let me take my own.
You know the plenty one.
You want the plenty one? They're both plenty, but yeah, this one is more, so I'll take this one.
I said I want the plenty one. You're taking the one that is more.
I gave you the plenty one. Now.
Okay.
Ah. Don't they bully me for this marriage, oh?
All right.